Kraken. Real takes at Julie's breaks. Shout outs to the card crew. Julie's breaks will please you. But this is a land kraken. The land kraken. But this is a land kraken. But this one is a land kraken. Land kraken. Land kraken in the house isn't satisfied with a mouse, biting corners of the cards, leaving cards in shards. Land kraken. Biting corners of the cards is too much attraction. Leaving cards in shards is the way of the kraken.
Hi and welcome. Tuna, we're doing a special video today. We're doing big shout out to our buddy Zach's Collections, the home of Jank and all things awesome on the YouTube. So you probably know Zach, but if you don't, there'll be a link in the description. You got to go check him out. He's been doing the coffee advent calendar all of December. He has the world famous Jank Pack Thursday, where he puts stuff on the wheel, all kinds of jank. So by jank, we mean products that aren't sort of mainstream. Well, some of them could be, but a lot of them are things from like old movies, old TV shows, classic cars, machinery. A lot of them are stuff sent to him by his friends and other channels. And he also is the gum god. He will chew 40-year-old gum. And he did some food reviews too. I wish he'd do more of those because those were super amazing. And he does a lot of Magic the Gathering, trading card games. And we've done some battles, haven't we, Tuna? Yeah, we've done some battles with Zach. So today we're going to show some of my vintage Magic the Gathering cards. And then we're going to try to get some new ones. So let's just start out with some big time fire. So I started collecting Magic the Gathering, I guess 1994, because I don't have much that's like before Legends. But primarily with 3rd edition, which was also called Revised. And those sets from most like the starting around 93, 94 and then like through the 90s for sure. And I went to Gen Con, which is the biggest gaming convention, I think, in the world. I went every year from 1991 through 2001. And then I've only been once since they moved it to Indianapolis. Because, again, it's just not a convenient location. It was much more expensive. I really liked when it was in Milwaukee, because I could drive there easily from my parents. And Milwaukee was not that expensive. But anyway, these Magic the Gathering artists would be at Gen Con. You could get these in-person signatures, and I have a whole lot of them. So we'll just start out with this Summon Sorceress Queen. This is one of those no-date cards. I think this is from 3rd edition Revised. So you can look up the sets and it'll tell you like symbols and years and things. So this one has no symbol and also no year. So I think that's what set this is. It's signed by Caleb Folino in person. Make another creature 0/2 until end of turn. Treat this exactly as if the numbers in the lower right of the card were 0/2. And I absolutely love the old school Magic with, you know, these more simple mechanics, like not so much like crazy stuff like you have now. And this is my all-time favorite Magic card. This is actually a very valuable card. This is the All Hallows Eve. This is from the original Legends set, 1994. It's dated 1994. It's signed in person by Christopher Rush. It's a sorcery. Put 2 counters on this card. Remove a counter during your upkeep. When you remove the last counter from All Hallows Eve, all players take all creatures from their graveyard and put them directly into play. So when I would play and use this card, like playing against my friends, I would make a proxy card of this, like a fake card that would say All Hallows Eve, so that this card wouldn't actually get game played, because I didn't want to damage it. So we're going to move these carefully, because I don't want any damage. And let's check out some more. So Wizards of the Coast made a reprint set in 1995, reprinting the earliest sets, or some of the earliest sets, because those cards were already in 1995 going for hundreds of dollars. So this reprint set from 1995 was called Chronicles, and it had reprints of cards from Artifacts, from Legends, from Arabian Nights, and I think from the Dark. So these cards have the Legends symbol, but these are from the reprint set 1995, which if you could get good light, yeah, I can see there, 1995. So these are cards that were originally in Legends, and in Legends, they'll say 1994 and they have the black border. But these are super cool, even though they are from a reprint set. So Solkanar the Swamp King. It's hard to play though. You need 3 different types of mana. He has Swamp Block. Whenever a black spell is cast, gain a life, and he's also 5/5. We've got this one, Nicol Bolas. You need 8 mana to cast this guy. He's 7/7. He's flying. When he damages an opponent, that opponent discards their entire hand, unless they have no hand. Plus you got to pay like upkeep on this guy, so he's really expensive to play, but that's a super cool looking card. Edward Beard Jr. is the artist on this one. Richard Kane Ferguson is the artist on this one. And let's see, what else should we show? Let's show this one. I have more than one of these. Arcade Sabbath, you need, again, 8 mana to play this. Elder Dragon Legend. The artist, again, is Edward Beard Jr. Flying, as long as they are not attacking untapped creatures you control, get +2. During upkeep, you have to pay or bury him. And then you can pay white mana to pump up his defense above 7/7. I love anything with like dragons on it. I'm not going to show all of these. This one's kind of cool. Let's show this one. I will show more of them later, but just so the video won't be crazy long. Dakin Blackblade, Richard Kane Ferguson, Summon Legend. You need black, blue, white, and 2 more mana, so 6 mana to call him up. Has power and toughness equal to the number of lands you control. So if you've got a lot of lands, this guy could be crazy powerful. So you don't want to probably play him like too soon. And you wouldn't be able to, because you have to have a lot of mana to play him. Put him back. Tuna. Alright, camera down. Alright, I want to show this card if I can get it out. I think this might be the only card I have from the original Arabian Nights set. So I believe this was 1993, I think. I'd have to double check. But this set came out before I started collecting Magic. But it's a special land card. It's an Oasis card. Tap to prevent 1 damage to any creature. And the artist on this is Brian Snoddy. So I don't have that one signed. But very cool. And let's see. All right, let's show some of these. Pull out a few of these ones that look cool. All right, I have a fair amount of cards. Oh, this one's actually from a different set, from Artifacts. So this is the original Artifacts set, and this has no date on it, but I think this was also 93, 94, something like that. This is Weekstone. Justin Hampton is the artist. What does that say? Continuous artifact. All attacking creatures lose -1, -0. Creatures with power less than 1 deal no damage. So that mechanic I don't necessarily care about, but it's really cool art on that. Urza's Chalice. There were a lot of Urza's cards. Cards with Urza in the name in these earlier sets. Poly Artifact. Any artifact cast by any player gives you 1 life. Can only give 1 life each time an artifact is cast. That's also from Artifacts. Has that anvil symbol. Here's a card that's actually from the Dark. This is an original card from the Dark. So it's got the Dark symbol, which is the moon. It's got the date 1994. This is the same artist who does All Hallows Eve. I don't know why I didn't also have him sign this card. Maybe he was only doing one card per person. I'm not sure. Rune Sword. This is 6 mana of any color. 3 more mana and tap. Target attacking creature gains +2/+0. Any creature damaged by target creature may not be regenerated this turn. If it's placed in the graveyard this turn, remove it from the game. If target creature leaves play before the end of the turn, Rune Sword is buried. Very cool. We also have card from Ice Age. We have a number of Ice Age cards. I collected that set. 1995, Jeff Menges is the artist. This is Artifact Creature Snow Fortress. Counts as a wall, so you can tap mana to have it deal damage, or to pump up its offense, or pump up its defense. Show you something from the Ice Age. Let's see. Let's see what this one is. We got some more Ice Age. Another wall. Walking Wall. Artifact Creature. 0/6. Counts as wall. You can pump it up by adding 3 mana to give it power so it can actually do damage as well as defend. Alright, so we just showed these for now. We have more. Oh, actually, let's show this one. This looks kind of creepy. People will probably like this. There's another card from... This is from Legends. This is from the original Legends set. These cards are pretty hard to get these days for sure. Cry Shield, Artifact. 2 mana and tap. Target creature you control deals no damage but gains +0/+X until end of turn. X is the casting cost of target creature. But check out that artwork. Richard Thomas is the artist from 1994. Alright, I have another binder with more autograph cards, but I don't have that out at the moment. So let's now move on to ripping packs. So all these are packs sent to us by Zach. Let's do the Magic first, since we just been talking about Magic. So let's do Outlaws of Thunder Junction Play Booster. Again, it's really kind of shocking that this Magic the Gathering franchise has been able to keep going and still have tremendous success for multiple decades. Of course, all these crazy new mechanics and art cards like this, which didn't exist in those older sets. So this is Oko the Ringleader, full art card. And we got a foily land card of an island. And a foily Lone Shark, Shark Rogue, common 3/4. And I know Zach told me what these are. These ones with these crazy border. Prosperity Thornado. Destroy target creature with flying. Cycling. That seems like a pretty useful card. That's an uncommon. Here's another uncommon. Return the favor instant. Copies things. Or can change spells. Alright, here's our rare. Lizard Rogue, Hellspur, Posse Boss. Check that out. Other outlaws you control have haste. Enters the battlefield, creates tokens as well. Tuna. Oh, hang on. Okay, I had to put those magic cards back because Tuna was getting close to like causing a problem. Alright. Alright, those ones we looked at. Let's keep rolling here. Scalestorm, Summoner, Human Warlock, 3/3, uncommon. Another uncommon, Jolene, Plundering Pugilist. That's a crazy name. Uncommon 4/2. This also creates tokens, treasure. Overzealous Muscle. Guy's on fire, literally on fire. Ogre Mercenary, 5/4. There's only 5 mana to cast, and you only need 1 black. Whenever you commit a crime during your turn, I have no idea how you commit a crime. Zach will have to tell us. Overzealous Muscle gains Indestructible. Dang. That's only a common. That's like super powerful, I think. Genie. Fool's Fall. Flying. Plot. Can exile this creature. Alright, Trained Arnix. Tuna, what are you doing? Playing with the pen. Oh, we got another cat. Let's go. Cat, Beast, Mount. Attacks while saddled. I feel like maybe we've had this card before. Got a cat, Beast. Tuna, I got a mount for you. Black Snake, Buzzard. Bird, flying. 2/1. Inventive Wingsmith, creature, dwarf artifactor. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. Prickly Pear. Look at that thing. Creature, plant, mercenary. Also tokens. 2/2. And Drover, Grizzly. That's a bear. Creature, bear mount. Attacks while saddled. Set has all kinds of like stuff you ride on. Alright, that was Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Alright, let's get moving because this video is going to be really long. Darkmourn, play booster. Alright, here's our full art. That is Winter Misanthropic Guide. Full art. Doesn't that want to focus? Let's move this. Alright. Just focusing on that cat card. Alright, Foily. It's kind of a dark card. Cracked Skull card. Common. Enchant creature. When Cracked Skull enters, look at target player's hand. You may choose a non-land. Player has to discard. Basic land. Mountain. Nashi, Searcher in the Dark. Rat, Ninja, Wizard. Let's go. Oh, that's a really cool card. It's rare. It has menace. When it deals combat or damage to a player, you mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary or enchantment cards from among them into your hand. Oh, if you put no cards in your hand, put a 1/1 counter on Nashi. And he's only 2 mana to cast. Milling is like turning over your deck to the graveyard. Threats around every corner. Enchantment, uncommon. Manifest Dread. Untimely Malfunction, instant. You can choose to destroy stuff. Uncommon. Shrewd Storyteller, uncommon, human survivor. This is one of those ones with 2 cards on the same that I find super confusing. Bottomless pool and locker room. Looks nothing like a locker room I'm familiar with. When you unlock this door, return up to 1 target creature to its hand. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control deal damage, draw damage to a player, draw a card. Is that... It's an uncommon. Alright. Oh, Kraken. It's like a giant shark, really. Daggermaw Melodon. Oh, it is a shark. Creature shark. Vigilance. 5/7 for 6 mana. I like that. Island Cycling. Discard this card. Search your library for islands. Grasping Long Neck. Kind of spider. Enchantment Creature Horror. Reach. When it dies, you gain life. Fear of Lost Tooth. Oh, we've had this card before, too. Yeah, this is totally my fear. Although teeth have been good lately, so knock on wood, right? Yeah, I have to go back and have, like, some sort of procedure in February. That doesn't sound too appealing. Yeah, the surgeon who did these 2 implants I have on the bottom said that I should have some cleanup, because I guess you get, it looked like there was some unusual bone spurs or something he might want to cut out, but we won't worry about that now. Boiler Bilge's Ripper, creature human assassin. Terramorphic Expanse, land. Search your library for basic land, put it in the battlefield, and then shuffle. Okay, that's good. Unsettling Twins. Oh yeah, this is the one that has the movie, like Odes to Movie cards. So, Ode to the Shining. We pulled this before too. When Unsettling Twins enters, manifest dread. Look at top 2 cards of your library. Put 1 in the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature and the other into your graveyard. Turn it face up anytime for its mana cost. Come play with us. Oh, that's sick. Let's go. And Scorching Dragonfire instant. Guy's on fire too. 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Yeah, you want stuff that damages planeswalkers because they are very powerful. Alright, wow. I like that pack. Bloomburrow, let's save that for last because I really love those. Alright, let's do some of these sci-fi art. Of course, I'm also a big collector of sci-fi art sets. Collected a ton of these in the 90s and early 2000s. This must be Dracula, Nightwork. These are Mike Ploog cards from 1994. And we've got some kind of battle, Trick or Treat. Oh, it's stuck. It's not. It's stuck to another card. I'm like, that doesn't look like that. Fighting Equestrians. So these are like centaurs fighting. Half human, half horse. This is the Trick or Treat. That's a pretty sweet card. We've got Unchained Melee. Looks like Conan. Sort of like a skinny Conan. We got this guy. He is Hunchback. Yep, that makes sense. We got some gnomes. The Journey. Got this guy. Nikotar. There's another centaur. The Hill. Werewolf. The Werewolf. And we got Dracula fighting a werewolf, I think. Old Enemies. Yep. Alright, those are pretty cool. Now we got these super weird cards from Art Syndom. You never know what this guy's going to draw. Again, all these packs came from Zach's Collections. Thank you so much. Tuna, what are you doing over there? He just fell down behind the bed, but I think he's okay. We're just messing with the blinds. Alright, who is this? Poppin' Dink and the dreaded Fop Doodles. Okay. I never know what these cards are. Jesus Saves. The Beggar. This one coming up is the Shell. This is Moonwalk. It's like the Hare and the Tortoise. I don't know why it called that. Let's see, what does it say on this? Pen and ink. Doesn't really say anything. This guy is the Picker. And Swimming Hole. I think we had this one before. This is the Window. We also had this one. Yeah, I remember those snails. Triumphant. Oh, the fishing card. Shout out John Burgess again. Fish Story. And Beach Balls. Oh, man. Alright. And continuing to work on our Frazetta set. Comic Images Frazetta 1991. There are multiple Frazetta sets. Some are chrome. But this is the 1991 set. Tanar of Pellucidar. No, we have a lot of these already. Indominant. But I love Frazetta. Anything Frazetta I absolutely love. Monster Out of Time. Paradox. Bran McMorn. He's a Pict. It's also a Robert E. Howard novel. Egyptian Queen. Flying Alligator. Well, we got some of these same ones last time. The Huntress. Green Death. Getting choked by that snake. Oh, this is a nice one. John Carter and the Savage Apes of Mars. So this is Edgar Rice Burroughs. I don't think I had this card. That's sick. Love that. Alright, last pack. Bloomburrow Play Booster. It says all the cute magic animal cards. Try to get these commons first. Oh, all right. Fountain Port Bell. I don't think we had that before. Artifact. Common. All right. Treetop Sentries. Oh, Squirrel Warriors. Squirrel Archers. Shout out Freedom Sufferer. They have reach. The 2/4. Take out the trash. It's like a raccoon magic there. Deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. If you control a raccoon, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Pawn Prophet. Frog Advisor. Oh, some awesome art in this set. Draw a card. Uncharted Haven. Land. Enters as tapped. You can choose a mana. I read it like that. Carrot Cake. Food. May sacrifice it and create a white rabbit. Shore Up Instant. Oh, here's some food. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Token card. Looks pretty yummy. Dire Sight Foil. It's common, but it's really awesome. Look at that art. That is really, really sick. Who's the artist on this? Alec Brandwin. I don't know that artist. Surveil 2, then draw 2 cards. You lose 2 life. Well, I don't like the mechanic, but I love the art. It's also common. Here's a Fancy Plains. Basic land. And we'll put that rare on the back. Alright, these are all uncommons. So here's a card with a ton of text. Builder's Talent. Has different levels. Gain the next level as a sorcery to add the abilities. When it becomes class 3, return target non-creature, non-land permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. So a little bit of All Hallows Eve mechanic there. Alright, Mudflat Village Land, uncommon. Tap to add basic mana, tap to add black. Spend on creatures. Pay 2 mana, sacrifice, and tap, sacrifice it to return bat, lizard, rat, or squirrel from the graveyard to your hand. So that can do a whole bunch of stuff. Hazard Root Herbalist, Rabbit Druid, uncommon. When you attack, target creature you control gains +1/+0. If it's a token, it also gains Death Touch. Uncommon, Thought Stalker Warlock, Lizard Warlock, Menace. Can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. I'm glad this one's like actually explaining some of the mechanics. I mean, I know I've played like Menace before, but in case people didn't know or forget. Drop the card. This is the last card. Patchpaw Recruit, Rabbit Warrior, creature. Dangerous looking rabbit. It is a rare. Offspring 2, you may pay an additional 2 mana as you cast this spell. If you do, this creature enters, create a 1/1 token copy. It's only 1 forest to cast, so you could play a forest and 2 other mana and you'd have 2 of these. Trample. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control other than that creature. So there's a bunch of stuff this guy can do. So, very cool. Alright, thank you, Zach. I hope you enjoyed this jank party, everyone. Tuna's over there trying to attack my jacket. Tuna, you gotta stay out of that. And make sure you go over and sub up Zach if you aren't already. Let's try to get him some new subs. And watch his videos and his Jank Pack Thursday. The premieres are epic. I'm sure you'll have a great time there. So, good luck with your collecting. Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.